Hi, I'm Lauren from LSP Actions. Let's dive into Evoto and the LSP Winter Kiss presets. If you're brand new to Evoto, you'll need to go over to the Evoto website, that's Evoto.ai, click on the download button and you can download this Evoto program to your computer, Mac or Windows. Evoto is free to download, it's free to use, but you pay to export your edited image out of it. You can do this by buying credit bundles. You can either get an annual subscription or pay as you go, and it's super cheap. It works out at like 5 pence per image, which is insane. You know, 100 images edited costs you like $5. It's absolutely brilliant. And I really want to show you how to use the LSP Winter Kiss presets. This is different from our Ice Kissed Winter Photoshop actions. It's a completely different thing. Photoshop works within layers. Evoto works with sliders. So load your images into Evoto and open it up, and you'll see any images you've loaded in will appear along the bottom. Over here on your right hand of your Evoto window, at the top you have your color adjustments. Then you have portrait, retouching, background, clothes, crop and tethered. If you're on color adjustments, there's something here called real-time color adjustments. If this is checked, it means you won't actually see any of your skin or background editing. It won't be visible, but it does this so you can quickly change the look of your whole image. So you can toggle this on and off to see the difference. To load up presets, over here on the left, click the little triangle with the drop on it. That's your presets. Evoto is an evolving software, so if anything looks a little bit different in this video from when you get Evoto, don't worry. It will all be really easy for you to figure out still. It's just, you know, it's a living software, Evoto. It changes all the time, but only for the better. And this tutorial will be updated if Evoto changes drastically and I need to update it. The same with LSP, everything's living, I update things for you and you get it for free. So click on here with presets, hit the little plus icon, import presets and preset token. When you download the LSP Evoto presets, you'll get a line of text, that's your preset code. So you hit preset token and you just paste the code in here. It'll be something, you know, like this. You just paste it in and hit import. And the LSP Winter Kiss will appear in your presets. I'm just going to drag this down. If you're already familiar with the LSP Evoto presets, perhaps you have the newborn triple editing bundle with maternity in black and white. This is very similar, but it's, the Winter Kiss are a lot more creative, a lot more artistic and a lot more stylized. So let's start right at the top. This section here we have base presets only. With all LSP Evoto presets, it's really important to note that do not change your exposure or your white balance, because these are so individualized for every image. So you need to do that manually, but it takes you a second. Over in your color adjustments, under the basic tab, you have white balance and exposure. So just slide this and set it yourself. If you have real-time color adjustment switched on or off, if it's switched on, so it's blue, you're going to be able to see the results in real time, which is really helpful. So you can go ahead and set your own, you know, white balance and exposure first before diving into the presets, or perhaps when you start editing, you might want to tweak your white balance and exposure. The presets will leave that alone for you. It will stay, it will remain as it was out of camera. So that is really helpful. These affect your image, but they more set the base for you, if that makes sense. So you don't have all the extreme editing in these. It's maybe if you just want to add that finish to your image. So you see I've just clicked base balance and we can see before and after here. Preppy. The reason there's more than one base is because it really depends on your images, especially with outdoor images. You can have, you know, 100,000 different styles. So you need to go through and choose which base you like for your image. You see they're all completely different. Retro, deep, idle. Idle's a very film look, I like that one. But I think balance or preppy would be nice. And you can just go ahead and be done. If you want to turn time color adjustments off, it just takes a little bit longer to load because it's adding in all the skin editing I've put in there for you as well. See there before and after. And let me just reset that image. And we're going to come into the full winter section. This is for those of you who want a full stylized image. We have pine. I'm going to show you these on some of the other images, especially the ones with green backgrounds, because it really works with those. Winter total. Winter cool, it's going to add some blue in there. Ice blue will make it a lot more of a brighter blue. And you have winter film grade. So we can see here before and after. Really winterized that image. And now we're into a background tweak. If you want to make your background a little bit different, you have background bright, bright warm, bright cool, and bright pinky. For example, I mean, this background absolutely does not need to be brighter, but if I just show you, for example, bright warm, it's only going to affect the background. And then you have just warm, just cool, and just pinky. Or on the other end of the spectrum, you have darken. So we can darken that background down. These are sliders as well, so we can make them even stronger or less. Cloudy sky, I'm going to show you this in another image. So if you have done a shoot and your sky is all blown out, or it's blown out in white, let me find one that's going to work better. So if the sky is all blown out in white, you can add sky, starry, snow. If you want to add snow into your image, like stars and snow, you have the after snow sky and the cloudy sky. So if you want to, you can add those in there. And the last section is stylize. You have true north finish. These are finishes. So after all your editing, whatever editing you've done, you can click on these just to add a little finish that's not going to affect any of your other editing. You have Chris Brighton, spring, cozy vibe, and cold film. So you can watch the other tutorials for more specific edits. This is just an overview, it's an introduction to get you started. And I apologise if you can hear little voices in the background. It is holidays for my children right now. So on this image, let's go for a super quick edit, and then you can go through to the other videos if you want a more in-depth look at what these presets do. This is for those of you who are a little bit like me, who just want to see an overview and dive straight in. So I'm going to go on the full winter section. How about we go for pine? And you can already see that's made a huge difference to this image. But I want to push it further. How about total? Really nice. I mean, the before image is really nice too, but if you want to add a real winter vibe to your winter shots, winter cool is nice. Ice blue there. I think winter cool is a really nice, interesting edit for this image. So now we can turn our real-time colour adjustments off, and you will see the effects that the presets have made throughout your entire image, before and after. And the cool thing is with Evoto, once you've got the edit that you like, you can sync this to the rest of the images just by holding down Shift and selecting the images you want and hitting the sync button. Synchronises the presets across. Now I want to show you really quickly how we're going to add snow to this image using the bonus snow overlays that come with this set. Up here on your right, you have this little icon, background adjustment, so click on this and you will have your backdrop changer. If you click where it says My Backdrops and hit the little plus button, you can import the snow. If you've downloaded them, they'll be in your downloads folder on Windows or Mac. I recommend saving them somewhere else as well. So you can select these and hit open, and what that's going to do is going to import them into the backgrounds. Evoto doesn't work backgrounds in the same way as Photoshop. If you use Photoshop, you're going to probably want my ice-kissed winter snow overlays for Photoshop. These are designed especially for Evoto. And once they're loaded in, you can just click them and watch them appear. I could have this one, perhaps this one. I like that one. You literally just click through until you find the one you like. I think this one, the heavy snow. So before and after, just a few clicks with the LSP Evoto Winter Kiss presets. And you can tweak a little bit more. You can do it by hand, or you can come into the background section. Bright, We have toned, we have darken. For example, if I put like a bright, cool background on this one, it's just going to add an extra bit of brightness and coolness there. And we can turn this down. We can affect it. It's just loading up. And if you want to take anything of the background off, you just hit the reset button. So there we have before and after. You can watch the other videos to see some more winter edits using Evoto and the LSP Winter Kiss set. I hope you love these. Please post in the LSP Actions group when you've done your edits, because I'd love to see what you create with these. They look different on every image. They adapt to your image. I'm Lauren. Thanks for watching.